What's up, y'all? Casey here. How to know if you're blocking your blessings. Let me tell you a little story. If you don't know, so Hot Moms, yes, it's a trauma informed health and weight loss program. What does that mean? Well, here's what it means. As you know, diets don't work, fitness programs don't work. If they did, then 95% of them would not fail, and you would not be here because you would already be at all of your goals, succeeding, crushing life. Things happen. We don't have time, we get thrown off, chaos happens, and we have kids and we fall off, we forget about ourselves, blah blah blah. And so the reason people fail is because they have not healed their trauma. That's their simple as that. They're going to find excuses about why they can't afford it, why they don't have time, why it's not going to work. They're in victim mode. They're still in a victimhood. Life happens to me, right? And I'll read you this meme that was phenomenal. It says, well, what am I doing wrong? Where's my blank, blank, blank? I did everything you got me to do. Still nothing. Where's my sign? I meditated. Nothing. I paid for this. Nothing. I did this. Nothing. It doesn't work for me. That's the frequency of victimhood, right? And a lot of women, unfortunately, fall into the martyr complex where they have resentment. They feel like they do for everybody else. You know, they'll buy their kids anything, but when it comes to them, they don't allow themselves permission. They have guilt when they buy and invest in things for themselves, and that's not a hot mom's. That's not a wealthy woman. Wealthy women, powerful women, confident women, we feel the fear and we acknowledge that, but we don't let it run our life, and we see it as a challenge that we get to overcome, whereas a victim sees it as a reason why they can't take action. Let me give you an example. Talking to a lady, and she has tons of trauma. She's now overweight, running herself ragged, doing all of these things as most women with this issue does. They want to feel needed. They're very codependent. They come from kind of a lot of traumatic backgrounds. Matter of fact, when they feel like there's finally peace and when they feel success, they have to go shit up. They have to go back to the drama and trauma because guess what? Chaos feels normal. So to a very traumatized victim mindset and a person in their trauma, the second we feel like things are working and I'm finally getting here, something's going to happen to where we go over here and try to fix shit, and then we forget about ourselves and then see it just doesn't work for me, when really you were used to the chaos, and the second you didn't have chaos, it scared you and you had to go create more chaos and fix something that was never broken. You know what I'm saying? So I just had a lady tell me that she feels like this is a very high pressure cells and it doesn't feel good. And I just want to go over that because what's going to happen is that when women come to me and in my energy, it is source led. It is straight, universal, God love energy. It is simply, there's a light, there's a powerful energy container here. Women come in because they see it as, ooh, glowy, warm. It seems like it's going to help, you know? And they get here and some of them get zapped back. And the zap's going to look like they're going to get turned off by me. Maybe it's because I cuss. Maybe it's because they feel like they get very triggered because that's too much money. Maybe they feel like, well, it's just not, not the right time. Husband won't let me. An array of things. Whatever reason why that you're not already working with me is the thing. Now, some people come in, they truly do not have the income. Like they're in my boat when 10 years ago, my credit was $550 and I had $2 in my bank account. If somebody would have written me off then, that's fucked up, right? But no, I have programs for women that just, they're not there yet, called Elevate. Dude, get in. Let's start on some audiobooks. Let's get your self-worth up. Let's get your confidence up. I know you can do it. It's only a matter of time. You're going to get this. Like if you come in, you commit to something, you're going to get it. But if you're blocking your blessings, you're going to find out a reason why I'm not a coach for you. Simple as that. Simple as that. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. Somebody says, honestly, this just feels like a sales pitch. I'm like, what the fuck do you think? What do you want me to call this? A communion at church? Like, anyway, she goes, I'm not comfortable with that. And I said, okay, I understand. Unfortunately, everything you need and want is on the other side of payment. I'm sorry I have to ask for money. Sorry. How do you want me to send a dove? Do you want me to let you decide? Because you deciding is why you're in the shithole of life that you're in right now. So maybe you could just keep doing things the way you feel comfortable with. Because comfort is where nothing happens. Comfort, look around. It's in your love handles. It's in your broke-ass bank account. It's in the guilt that you feel when you can't go get your nails done. Rocky relationships. So that's comfort. So if you want to stay comfortable, enjoy that life you're living, sister. Not for you. So when you're ready to just like finally get what you want, you're just going to be fucking ready. It's people that say this, that's the shit they get to clear, right? My question was, I said, unfortunately, everything you need is on the other side of this. My job, call it sales, call it fucking pushy, bitchy, cool, it's a very high service. I'm leading you to your best life. Okay? Sorry, you're uncomfortable with receiving love. There's all that means. And I said, well, how do you want it to feel? Would your job, when they go and make appointments for follow-ups, is that called sales? Because if you don't get your hair done, you're going to look like a scraggly old, hoe. If you don't get your teeth cleaned, you may need a root canal. If you don't go to the doctor and get, your pap smears, you may wind up with cancer. But God forbid they push an appointment on you or ask you, a buying question. God forbid that. Do you see how this is not logical? It's all emotional. So when you learn how to increase your emotional intelligence through programs like Hot Moms and embracing money and purchasing things and allowing yourself to heal and get everything you want, you're going to get it. But the blocking the blessings is getting triggered at everything, right? It's a trigger. That's why you're not where you want to be. Doesn't feel comfortable. Embrace uncomfort. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, or nothing is going to change. The women that get results in Hot Moms, they come in fucking gung-ho and there's a certainty. Even if they're scared. The last one, Nicole, that signed up, she goes, I'm shitting my pants. I am shaking right now. I said, that's awesome. Never done this before. Means there's some weight to it. Good. Let's do it. Nothing great in life ever came easy. And the only way it gets easy is you getting more skilled, is you building your muscle memory. Don't buy from me. Go spend it with another coach. And when you get tired of spending these thousands of dollars being sold, because that's being sold, then maybe we can do something together. So yeah, there we go. Just thought this needed to be just said, because I know that some women out there are like me. They're not snowflakes. They want someone that can help them and tells them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Does that make sense? So blocking your blessings, what does it look like? It's right when you get to it, right when you get everything's like, oh my God, you just want to talk about how shitty your life is, right? Nothing's ever going to happen there. This is for action takers, and if you don't know how to take action, let me show you what that looks like. Comment under a video, say, hey, DM us, hey, I'm tired of this shit that I'm calling life. I need some help. Where do I go? We're going to point you to a book, a free resource. I've got a ton of free resources. I've got low-cost offers, $10 programs. So just know whatever comes up is a trigger that gets to be cleared. But please, please, for your children's sake and the world's sake, because the last thing I want to do is go out and get serviced by someone that doesn't take care of themselves and allow themselves to have nice things and take care of themselves. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for your kids, do it for your husband, do it for the world, okay, for the greater good. You can feel the fear. You got to do it anyway. You can feel the discomfort, but you got to put the uncertainty aside and all the what ifs and go back to soul. You take deep breaths deep down in your soul. What do you know is the aligned decision? Coming at it from a place of flow, faith, and as the future version of yourself that already has all the things, it already has the feelings that you want to feel. It's just a matter of time. She's already there. What would she say to the version of yourself right now? And you listen to her. You're welcome. Talk to you soon. If you need some help, shoot us a message. You can comment below or just send us a DM and say that you want some help. And we'll be happy to give it to you.